Hello everyone, it's Tracy Bunn and today I'm rating Identity 5 survivors based on who I could beat in a fight. Before we begin, let's quickly go over the tiers. They're dead. These are the characters I could kill in a fight. They either have no chance of fighting back or they just wouldn't fight back. I'm doing some major damage. I'm likely winning, and also getting way more hits in than them. These characters probably did fight back though. Fair fight. It's a fair fight. It could go either way. I have a black eye. I'm probably losing this fight, and taking most of the damage in it. And finally, no shot, I'm dead. These characters killed me. Either I didn't fight back or couldn't. Now let's begin. Doctor. I don't see her doing anything special in a fight. She looks like the type that doesn't actually know how to fight and just immediately goes to pull hair, and it would probably work. I still see myself winning here, but I'd be working for it. Gardener. Are you kidding me? You all saw what she did to Creature. You think I'm fighting her? If I was at the manor, I'd be making friends with her first and foremost. If we ever did fight, I'd be profusely apologizing because I value my life. Thief. He's a wimp. I don't see him even fighting back. He got burned alive. He definitely can't win a fight. Lawyer. No chance he's laying a hand on me. I doubt he's ever even been in a fight before, let alone landed a hit. I think he'd lie on the floor and cry if anyone punched him. Mercenary. He's a mercenary. He was in the military. I may be dumb, but I am not stupid. I would be running faster than the Flash. Explorer. Poor guy. I wouldn't fight him, but if I did, it as a clear victory for me. I think he'd try to play dead. Magician. He doesn't look very strong at first glance, but he's a lot older than me and he definitely looks like he's been in a few fights. I'm probably getting a hit or two in, but he's breaking a table over my head. Coordinator. She has a gun. I wouldn't even get a chance to get a hit in because she'd shoot me and I would die. Priestess. I definitely would win this fight. I'm only putting her in this category because I think she'd put up a good fight, but she probably resorts to kicking and hair pulling. I'd take those horns and shove them where the sun don't shine. She deserves it. Mechanic. I think this would be a fair fight, but only because it's 2 against 1. She's definitely gonna bring out that bot and make it fight for her, and I'd have to kick its ass too. Even though there's 2 of them, it's like fighting 2 old people, so I still think I'd win. Forward. I'm not getting a single hit in. The only reason he's in this tier is because I don't think he would kill me. He's too kind to do that, but I also don't think he'd take any shit, so I'd be walking away with bruises. Cowboy. I think he'd die. He wouldn't hit a woman. Perfumer. I would let this woman beat the shit out of me and then I'd ask if she was okay afterwards. I'd lose just because I refused to fight a woman this beautiful. Dancer. I think this one is fair. She's physically active, so I don't think she's weak or anything, but she probably hasn't been in many real fights. I could see this fight going either way. Seer. What is he going to do? Sick his all on me? He's dead immediately. Would probably faint if anyone lifted a hand to him. Poor guy is too kind to fight back. Embalmer. There's no way I'm not winning this. He wouldn't fight back. I'd feel incredibly bad. He'd probably start crying. Prospector. You're probably surprised for this one, but listen, if a fanfic writer could pummel this guy, then so can I. But really, he's still very physically active and strong, so he definitely has an upper hand here. Enchantress. She takes no shit from anyone. She doesn't do hair pulling. She knows how to fight and she'll win, though I don't think she'd go as far as killing anyone. Wildling. He may be an old man, but he has a wild animal on his team. I'm not fighting this. Acrobat. Fairest fight ever. It could go either way. Might even be a draw. He'd probably try to cheat somehow. First officer. He's hot. I'd get so lost in his eyes that I'd get punched in the face. I would say thank you. Barmaid. She runs a bar. She definitely knows how to hold her own. She's been in the most fights out of anyone at the manor. Bar fights are the worst too. She'd ban me from her bar for life afterward. Postman. I'd easily win. The only problem here is the dog. I'd be fighting the dog rather than Victor. Gravekeeper. He digs graves. That alone requires a lot of physical strength, so he's packing muscles under all those layers for sure. Not only will he kill me, he'll also hide the body. Prisoner. You'd think being in prison for so long would have made him learn to fight, but no. He's getting pummeled. No chance. He'd try to do his gay little stun and I'd strangle him. Entomologist. I'm not winning. I could bring a gun to the fight and I'd still lose somehow. She'd sick her bees on me and I'd start crying. Painter. I don't think anyone could lose to this guy. Look at him. He probably runs his mouth about everyone at the manor, so people would be cheering for me when I start beating him up. They'd probably help hide the body too. Batter. He has a bat. I'm not starting anything with this guy. If I have a problem, I'll keep it to myself. Toy merchant. I think she could get some hits in, but the second I grab her hair it's over for her. I think she'd cry and I'd feel incredibly bad. Patient. As Lisa said.
Some advice, okay? Just don't point your fucking finger at crazy people!
He's crazier than me. He's been in a lot of fights too. I'd rather not fight him. I feel I could do some damage too, but he's most likely gonna win. Psychologist. This woman has never been in a fight in her life. She's cooked. The only problem here is her husband would probably kill me afterwards. Novelist. We all saw what he did to Norton and Emil. Dude is scary. I'm running the opposite direction. If he was ever upset at me, I'd count my days. Weeping clown. I think he'd try to play dead like Explorer, but he wouldn't succeed at it. He'd probably go into shock and die before I even hit him. Professor. He's beating me up. I'm not getting any hits in. He would probably stop right before killing me though. Antiquarian. She knows how to fight. She's been professionally trained. She also has a stick. I'm not starting anything with her in the first place. Composer. If I see this guy, it's on sight. He'd walk around the manor afraid of me. I don't know what it is about him that makes me feel so violent and homophobic. Journalist. She'd try to hit me with her camera, but that's about the most she'd be able to do. She definitely doesn't know how to fight. Cheerleader. Same joke as Emil. I'm not fighting someone clearly crazier than me. She's doing some major damage, but I don't think she could kill me. Puppeteer. This guy lost to a puppet. Like, come on. I'd probably show him a picture of Lewis and he'd collapse. Lewis. The problem isn't winning the fight. The problem is you can't kill him. He'll keep coming back. I'd probably go insane like Matthias did. I don't think I'd be beefing with a puppet in the first place though. Aeroplanist. Look at his build. He could throw me across the room if he wanted to. I don't think he'd kill me on purpose, but he's so strong that one punch would knock me out for good. And here's the full tier list. I'll also put a link to it in the description if you want to make your own. These are really fun, so I plan to do more too. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I love you.